Cash Money CEO Birdman has found peace inside the walls of a church. Fresh off the heels of an intense Verzuz battle against No Limit Records, Birdman was seen today in high spirits, engaging with the congregation and answering their questions. The legendary music executive, known for his larger-than-life persona, appeared relaxed and content as he connected with people in a more personal setting.
But it's called Still Fly. One of the biggest records I've had so far in my life that I've put out. Yeah. What you say, little man? That's a lot of hard work, and you know, the book God is called $2 million a piece. So we worked real hard for a long time to be able to accomplish that. So it's not unaccomplishable. You just gotta go for it. Yes, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put us back on track, backing up the past of why we're here. Granted, it's understandable talking about the Bugattis. That's not why we're here. We're here to find out your perspective and your emotions that have been in Miami for 15 years. What is your take on all of the violence and the idea that we're losing our children every day? Like literally right now, as we're crowded around in this room and keeping it real, we're here to see you. But trust me, somebody's police department just went to a street corner because somebody's child's been shot. Every story is not going to make the news like Amadou Diallo, like Oscar Grant, like Trayvon Martin. What's your perspective?
I think I grew up in a boys' home. I lived 4 years of my life in a boys' home with no family, no parents. So I understand the mindset of being confused. Just a young man. I grew up as a young man with no knowledge of what's happening outside. I thought, growing up in this project, this is the way we're supposed to live. Run from the police, shoot guns, be disrespectful. I thought this was the way of life until I was taught different. And then in different cities you have aftercare programs. I think we don't have in Miami. Even when I go back home to New Orleans, we need to start more aftercare programs so the kids after school can have something to do. I have a prime example with this young boy I just signed named Jay Soul. He's from Toronto. No parents, nowhere to live. He really lived in these aftercare programs and took music because it teaches you music, computer. It teaches you a lot of things we need to deal with society, and that's how I learned about him, and I totally changed his life. So I really understand just being a young man, because I was that young man really just lost without no knowledge of, you know, jailhouse changed my life. When I went to jail, I learned about God, and that would change my life. Besides that, if I didn't go to jail, I probably would be dead or doing a lot of senseless shit that I honestly thought was right. Because nobody told me that what we was doing was wrong. I thought selling drugs, running from the police, shooting, I thought all this was the way of life until I was taught the right way, and what taught me was being incarcerated. Hopefully these young men don't have to be incarcerated, but I just think out here we need more aftercare programs. We need to get with the politicians and the people who can make all this possible and have that available, because a lot of kids after school don't have nothing to do, nowhere to go, so we got to give them something that interests them. Sports ain't for everybody. And sports is a big thing in Miami. But some people might not want to do sports. So I just think if we open up and come together and do a lot of aftercare programs, maybe we could save one. We might can't save everybody, but if we could save some, I think it'd be great. Yeah, man. Say it again, could be. That's my plan. Really leaving this. I really wanted to come here and really do this because 3-4 years of my life when I was a kid, my mama passed when I was young, so I didn't have no biological, so I lived in a boys' home in New Orleans, which was called Military Boys Home for like 4 or 5 years. So just me growing up that way, really I'm passionate about this. I don't do this for publicity. That's not what I do this for. I do this because I was raised like this. I was really one of the kids that was unfortunate and lost because I didn't have nobody. So for me, I would really like to come out here because I'm living out here, and we get with the people who can make this possible, and we start aftercare programs with computers, music, any way to make the young man a better man where he can go into this world and survive. Yeah.
All right. Are you connected with any of the leaders down here? Because such as myself, I'm with Roots Collective, with Grassroots Movement. We basically hold a lot of events in the communities of Overtown, Liberty City, Miami Gardens. And every last Saturday of the month, we hold a Black Marketplace, which is to practice group economics amongst other Black businesses. So basically, I want to know have you connected with any of the leaders, and if not, are you with
The most connection I have in Miami is my Haitian partners. I met them when I first came to Miami, and I do my turkey drives and my turkey giveaways, but I think what we need in Miami is way bigger than that. And I'm here for that. That's why I wanted to come embrace this to see exactly what we need to do. And I'm going to use my power and get with everybody that I feel we need to get with. And I think we just need a lot of help. It's way bigger than everybody in this building. We just need a lot of help to start a few things that can really help. Because, you know, if we can get one, we might get something. But we got to start somewhere.
I got a question. Yeah, my name is David. I'm with an organization called Miami Save the Kids from Incarceration. So we basically deal with youth that are currently in prison as of right now. My question to you is, if you know and understand everything that is going on, why are you continuing to push out music that poisons the community?
I don't feel that our music part of the community, if you're speaking about me in general, you understand me? I just feel like I have kids of my own. My music don't make my child go do nothing unrespectable. I think respect comes at home. You can't dictate what I do on saying my words have something to do with his kids and how he controls his life. Controlling his life gonna start with his parents.
Right. Now, hold on. We all can agree.
Hold on 1 second. One moment. Excuse us, one moment. We're here to stop the violence. Kids, right? We're here to put a new mindset in the kids.
I want to speak his mind though. Say what you feel, huh?
Right. So we all can agree that music is very influential. Even though
life in general is influential,
okay.
Right? Not just music. You talk about life, getting up every morning, feeding the children, feeding your family,
right.
Going to work, getting at work. If you ain't got that, you gotta go get it how you get it. So you can't charge it to a nigga with a microphone in his hand. You got all kinds of substances in life, man. It's weird out there. It's really fucked up out there, man. Nigga, you gotta be conscious about who you are and raise your kids to be better than you.
Now, with that issue, the issue with that is, okay, I could come from a good background, all right, and have both of my parents, but at the end of the day, the music, the exposure to the music that is being put on the television, as far as what's being
I have no control of that, homie. Okay. What they put on TV.
All right,
Not at all. I have no control of what they put on TV. What's your name, man? What's your name? What you do for a living? What you do for a living?
I'm a chef.
Great. Stick with it.
Can I make a statement? Now, because in life we have choices, and we all can make decisions. Just because ghetto music is being played on the radio, just because gangster music is being played on the radio, we have a choice as grown folk in what we
play
on our
children. What music have to do with what's going on out there, man. That's what it's real, man. Music is entertainment. That shit real outside, man. Everybody gotta have their priorities and all that when you go outside this door. We in here for a moment conversating about something, but when that door open, it's real. Yeah. can't just say gangster music is entertainment. I ain't gonna get that twisted, but I'm listening to you.
I want to know why y'all don't tell us. Like, everybody always rap about what's going on when they sell drugs and all this thing. I want to know why y'all don't really rap about the pain of losing y'all friends. The pain of y'all friends going to jail and y'all
We speak about that all day. We born in pain. We've been raised in pain. Pain just come with the life that we chose. We was born in pain.
Listen, y'all. Listen. We here for one reason only. Stop the violence, all right? All your other questions, email it, and they'll get back to you. This is not the setting for that. Let's deal with one question. It's about the kids. It ain't about these adults in here.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping. Go ahead.
But to say what you're saying, the opposite of what you're saying about speak about what we should speak about. But you got two sides of the coin. You understand me? First of all, a man of myself, I feed thousands of families off of my music and how we make a living. Not one family, thousands of families. You understand me? So,
Bless. Good evening, everybody. I said good evening, everybody. All right, bless. So what I gotta say on that, we watch movies, we let our kids watch all type of stuff. Y'all